Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tina. Thank you for joining me today. We are doing the weekly tarot readings, and this is for October 2024. And we are coming straight out of that full supermoon in Aries that was on October 17th. I hope you were able to view its magnificence in the sky that day and evening. This was the largest supermoon of four that we're having this year. This meaning it was the closest to the Earth. And I hope you all set some beautiful intentions for your life on that day or evening. Um, and if you haven't checked it out, I did a reading for that day. And so go check it out. It's for the supermoon in Aries, full moon in Aries. And you should know that it's not just for that one particular day. The energy for a supermoon, extends out pretty far out. So it was a really beautiful collective reading. So I hope you will check it out. And I have a collective message for today's readings. I meditated before these readings, and the message that I was given for everybody was that the importance of grounding. We are in very interesting times here on Earth, on Mother Earth, and we are all being called to remember who we really are, in the scope of the universe and the cosmos. And with these little bits of awakening, whether you realize they're happening or not, they are happening. And it's really important to ground yourself. It's also really important. We're having a lot of solar activity. And then like I said, we had 4 super moons. We have the third one coming up in November. It's a lot of energy. A lot of energy is coming towards this planet right now. And if you tune into it, you're probably feeling it. And it's really important to ground yourself. So I wanted to talk really briefly of how you do that. And everybody can kind of form their own method of doing it, but it's not a big deal. It's a really easy day-to-day thing we can do. Or anytime you're kind of feeling out of whack, kind of off balance, or I know that with all the energy, I've been feeling actually buzzy. I almost feel like I have electricity running through my limbs and such. And so it's so easy. It's just about getting out in nature, and nature can be your backyard. But it's even more glorious if you go on a hike and really immerse yourself in the beauty of what this planet has, and being grateful, sitting in gratitude of it all. But really, it's about going, and let's put it in a very narrow perspective of just if you're very limited on time and resources, it's just going on a patch of grass and sitting down and envisioning. The long version would be envisioning yourself, like in your mind's eye, being rooted into the earth and letting that energy flow back and forth. The short version is just going out and touching some grass, touching the ground, rocks, trees, plants, water, natural water. If you do that with your hands or your feet, it grounds you, just like how electricity in your home and in buildings needs to be grounded. It's the same thing. So that is my message, and you will be shocked if you do this on a regular basis, the positive effects it has on your life. Really, really positive effects. So thank you for indulging me. Scorpio, welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is for your weekly reading, October 2024. Let's dive in. As usual, I can't pick up every single person's energy. This is a collective general reading. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. Check out your monthly reading or previous week's reading, or get a personal reading, which you can find the link to my website in the description. Okay. All right. Show me the energy surrounding Scorpio for this week, please. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I think you might have a strong message coming in for this week. Six of Swords. All right. So if you're confused by two Kings of Pentacles, this particular deck has both the kind of feminine and masculine vibes of the King of Pentacles, which I love. I love that about this deck. So strong message here. Who is the King of Pentacles? Now, I don't read the court cards, meaning kings, queens, knights. I don't read them always 100% of the time as individuals. I pick up, I feel like it's an energy, okay? So, in other words, this could be you and somebody else. This could be all you about you. This could be all about somebody else. Take it how it resonates, right? Again, we're talking to a lot of people here. King of Pentacles embodies success, achievement, accomplishment in your day-to-day lives. Pentacles energy is earthy energy. It's your work life, your home life, your projects you're working on, money, all those types of things, right? The tangible, the stuff, earthly stuff, okay? And just to give you a more, let's look at these two cards, the more feminine vibe and the more masculine vibe. You know, it's kind of like sitting on top of this earthly world, and then you see how this King of Pentacles is putting the coin in her heart space, surrounded by beautiful, you know, these beautiful flowers and abundance. They're both cards of abundance with a different vibe about them, right? But getting them both, it can be a call to you to have some balance in that perspective. Maybe you have been very driven lately, Scorpio, and this is calling for you to balance out this King of Pentacles space you're in, okay? Like I said, it could represent you and somebody else, that you're both Kings of Pentacles. So take that as it resonates, okay? But playing into, I really feel like for a lot of you, it's like if you felt pretty driven lately, or just to take control of your day-to-day life in some way, this is calling on you to find balance in that King energy. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords represents kind of sailing into calmer waters. It's making your life feel a little more easygoing. It's a positive movement forward for that you are choosing to do, because you know it's the right thing for you. Okay? Let's pull three more cards. The Fool. Well, I did not see that coming. Nine of Pentacles. All right. King of Cups. Alrighty. So at the bottom of the deck, look at that first. Oh, all right. The Emperor. So the bottom of the deck, yeah, that's, sorry. Sometimes I hear things and get energy from the cards, and so I just acknowledged that. The bottom of the deck for me is the subtle undercurrent of energy that isn't the main player, but affects this week. It can have things that have happened in previous days, weeks, months, that sort of thing. But why I said yeah is because this Emperor is kind of controlling. You see how the people underneath are on attached to strings here, kind of controlling news. And so that's, like I said, that my instincts is basically acknowledging that yes, having both of these King of Pentacles here was saying you need to balance out this King energy. It doesn't have to be controlling everything and to be accomplished and successful doesn't mean being the ruler or being overly controlling. It's about caring, right? Which is, I think, precisely why we got this King of Cups here. So before we jump too far ahead, so we have the Fool card. I love the Fool card. It's card number 0. It's the first card of the major arcana, and it represents taking that leap of faith into something. Now, the Fool, even though it's called the Fool, you might think, you might jump to a conclusion if you don't know this card that it's about uh, foolishly moving into something. It's not that. The Fool actually is wise. And you see that, do you see this depiction? It's very subtle. This is an alligator waiting. Like, if this individual might jump into that alligator's mouth. But the thing is, this individual is no fool. Okay? It's saying, this is a card in this deck. It's saying, keep your eyes open. Know what's in front of you. Know what's in front of you before you just leap in carelessly. It's saying, don't be careless. But maybe it's time to make some moves. This is a card here of moving forward, okay? Or if you're planning moving forward on something, this is a very kind of domineering reading. The Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Now we have the King of Cups, and now we have this beautiful energy, which is, I think, is also kind of showing some balance in this situation. 9 of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards in the Minor Arcana. Now, interestingly enough, the 9 of Pentacles is actually the Minor Arcana's version of the Empress, which is the counterpart of the Emperor. It's the softer side of the Emperor, though, right? It's the more creative and fully in control. The Empress is the Queen of Queens, but she's got a little more finesse. There's a softer side to her of how she handles things as opposed to the Emperor. And this 9 of Pentacles is, it's a card of independence, looking good, feeling good, just having your stuff together, right? But it's also that solid kind of divine feminine energy. Now, the other side, here's that King of Cups, which, this reading is really coming together quite beautifully in what its message is. King of Cups has a big heart, but has control over the emotions. Good control over the emotions. Is very balanced when it comes to their emotional side. But it's definitely, the King of Cups is a softer energy for sure than the King of Pentacles, and most definitely softer side of the Emperor, right? Definitely more heart driven. And that's another call for you, whatever new that you're kind of wanting to jump into. It's saying, go ahead and take that leap, but take it with a good control. Don't maneuver into something just emotionally, right? Really understand what you're getting into. Okay. All right. 3 cards, advice, guidance, outcome for this week for Scorpio. 3 cards. The 9 of Swords kind of peaked. Did not totally flip, and I actually didn't feel it. So that can be a card of anxiety, though. So perhaps some of you have something that's causing a little anxiety for you, and that was a little bit of 10 of Pentacles energy there. I don't want to get completely convoluted here. 7 of Swords, okay. Two of Swords. Wow. Getting a lot of mental energy in the advice. Up. Well, I was wrong. The Nine of Swords absolutely needed to come out for you. There's a reason why I pause on cards when they do that. All right. So your advice or guidance is, I mean, it really flips from this earthy, success-driven energy to, okay, clear your head. Really important here. You're getting super strong advice to clear your head on whatever is going on. Be logical. So really you're being told here, combine all of your knowledge. Control your emotions, have a good grasp of your day-to-day life, good balance in that. Control things, but don't be overly controlling, heart space, but now we're really pulling into the head space, okay? Having these two cards, the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords, I really think that there's a little bit of maybe self-sabotage going on here, a little bit of like this is the card of anxiety, and this can be the card definitely of sabotage. And I really think this is all about your own mental state, because we have right here in the center the Two of Swords. So any decisions you have to make of where to go, you need to see clearly, see the situation logically and clearly, but in order to be able to make this decision clearly and what's best for you, you need to really heal your mind space, clear your mind so that you can see things clearly. And funny how I said see things clearly. You see all these eyeballs? Oh my goodness. Yeah. See things clearly to put whatever you want, that it's all going to be different for each of you, into action, whatever plans you want to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish in your life. Okay. Clear your mind, get your mind straight, get your heart space straight, get your mind straight. Okay. Thank you for joining me today, Scorpio. Be sure to hit the like button, that thumbs up. Let me know that you watched the video. Drop a comment. And if you choose to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Until next time, thanks for joining me.